Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Wade Miley will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a favorable call there taken for a strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Albies comes into action carrying a slugging line above .470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Stepping up now, Chipper Jones, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. From the stretch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-1 count, and the pitch pulled toward right center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dale Murphy. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's Echeverria now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Davis is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 4 and the Reds nothing. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Striding into the box, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Barry.
Now here's the pitch.
Larkin.
Ball.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Albies picks it up, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 44.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eric Davis. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
2-2.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, George Foster. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. He's got the average up to 307 here. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
Aye.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail here 4-0. So here now is the pitcher, Greg Maddux. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Greg Maddux.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Reds have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
2-2 count.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ronald Acuna is on deck. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. This one's down to third. He's got it to second for 1. Over to Perez, and it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves go down quietly. They lead it 4-0. In now for the Reds, Tony Perez. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Johnny Bench. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 now. One out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Adam.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Bench. Base runner at first with one out. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 4 and the Reds nothing. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's outside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Line, but speared on a hop, and Larkin's throw is right there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
So stepping in, Dale Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the upper deck and gone. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Dale Murphy. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Robert Stevenson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Robert Stevenson.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Changeup stays outside and it's behind 2-0. d'Arnaud stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny.
Stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Braves 6 and the Reds nothing. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Robert Stevenson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Down.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Barry Larkin. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full. 3-2 here. Eric Davis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Murphy. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 44.
At the plate now, Eric Davis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here it comes. 0-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Greg Maddux.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 2.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he popped him up. Foster charging in on it, and this will land foul. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Chipper Jones would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Foster.
George Foster.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. ground ball right side. Albies scoops it up, and there's one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Echeverria backhands it deep in the hole. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh and 1, here it comes. And it's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the box now, Adam Dunn, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and 0 pitch on the way. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Darno has it, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing by Chipper, and this one is smoked out to deep right field. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swung on and missed, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
The batter, the right fielder, Dale Murphy.
At the plate, Dale Murphy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Two and 1 to the 2-time MVP Dale Murphy.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A runner at first with no outs here. Grounder. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Marcell Ozuna is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Moustakas is there. There's one. Over to Perez, and it's a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Reds nothing. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the
Ready to
Reds,
go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Ken Griffey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Ken Griffey.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Barry Larkin. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Larkin has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Heading out towards shallow right. Murphy's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Jesse Biddle gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Adani Echeverria is retired to kick off the inning.
Maddox.
To the plate now, Greg Maddox. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Foster is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Braves, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Digging in now, Eric Davis. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, George Foster.
At the plate, George Foster. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's kicked out.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Johnny Bench, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Hit to short. Echeverria has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 2-1 home. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Stepping up now, Chipper Jones. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Freddie Freeman. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Count is 1-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate now, Dale Murphy, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Out of play. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. First and second now, one man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Amir Garrett comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Travis d'Arnaud will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 2-1 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3-0 now. Two out, bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Greg Maddux, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now back, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
3 runs already home here. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Now the relay home. And he's out on the tag. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Braves 11 and the Reds nothing. So now to the plate, Adam Dunn. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A runner at second, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. One out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. D'Arnaud gathers it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Joey Votto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. They trail in this one 11-0. Pedro Strop enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch. Strop, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit-by pitch.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
So coming to the plate, Chipper Jones, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The Reds came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Suarez is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Popped up. Larkin is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves on top 12-0. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Barry Larkin. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. At the plate, Eric Davis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Row here. That base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
Into the box now, George Foster, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. See you later. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Shane Green is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 19, Shane Green. Now batting, first baseman, Tony.
At the plate now, Tony Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Fastball well outside. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Johnny Bench, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bench is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now.
The right fielder, number 44.
Stepping into the box, Adam Dunn. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Acuna's there for it. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. 9th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 12-3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Echeverria.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher, number 19, Shane Green.
Standing in now, Shane Green. Softly hit here to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Perez gloves it. One there. Over to Perez for a side retiring double play. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 12 and the Reds 3.
Craig Kimbrell enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Stepping in now, Barry Larkin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. From the stretch. This one's down to third, and Chipper can't come up with it.
Now batting, number 44.
So now to the plate, Eric Davis. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Digging in and looking for more, George Foster. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
No balls and a strike to count. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Tony Perez. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard, but foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Come set, now the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The catcher, number 5.
So coming to the plate, Johnny Bench. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. The Reds down to their last strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Greg Maddux wins his 3rd of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Wade Miley permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.